Hello, welcome back to RDLP. I'm your host, the Prince of Play Solon. We're back with Solstice. When we last left off Solstice, we have a whole document right here that shows us what's going on. And I want you to check this out, because this is really, really cool. We've got pages and pages of all of these beautiful characters, and they are all so gorgeous. All hand-drawn, all just... So, just the amount of effort that's put in this game is amazing me. This is Solstice. Also, huge thanks to patron Cirrus Castle. You can find her works in the link below at cirruscastle.deviantart.com, who also makes, big landscapes and does art that is all hand-drawn similar to this. And I'm just like, this is such a perfect match. This is such a good match. And it's so evocative. And that's what I'm like, it's so cool. So, we are Galin. We are a good boy Galin. We are freezing our butts off right now. When we last left off, we were being attacked in the middle of the night, I think. Someone is questioning us. And we need to figure out what's the problem here. Our Dr. Boy Galin is doing a good job at meeting the town that he's going to be staying in for the next 3 months straight without being able to leave. They're all going to get cabin fever, and they're all going to freak the frick out right now. We don't know what happened to the previous doctor before us. That meant that we had to be sent up here. But we do know that there's a lot of bad news bears happening underneath the city. It just seems like there's a thin layer, a thin veneer of the of niceties and politeness underneath just piles of the depravities of humanity. And I want to see some of that. Let's start peeling back some of these layers, you know. Let's start seeing a little bit of that depravity. So son, eat your smarts, or are you dense by nature? I'm the one who's paying you. Open the damn door. Oh shit, okay. Hello there, sir. Madness! We let infants cure people now. Well, what is it, kid? You can speak, can't you? What a charming man. Anger is unhealthy, old man. As a doctor, I would advise you to remain calm, sir. Too much agitation raises the blood pressure, which can be dangerous at a certain age. You're a witty one, kid. I guess you'll have to do. They won't have sent someone wholly incompetent. I see the captain's already showed you the office. You'll be attending to your professional duties here. Why is this man so mad at us in the middle of the night? He'd just be knocking on the door. This includes your patients, the plants. Old doctor left quite a herbarium, I must say. It would be a pity to see it wither because you lack the discipline to care for it. I take my obligation seriously, sir. I assure you of that. Do you now? Well, it's good to hear such a thing for some so young. What's your name again? I'm Galin, sir. Ah, yeah, of course, the Ged clan. Y'all do you, I guess. It's not exactly a clan. It matters not. I know your family, tribe, or what have you. Quite famous, some of you. Very expensive services. But I digress. Do your job right and we'll get along just fine. And whatever you do, don't trouble me. I may be retired, but that only means I even have more control over what I do with my time. Oh, retired banker. Okay, I thought he was an official in the city whomstead have hired us. Officially Istvan. Istvan is a retired banker, but he still seems to be in charge of everything. So he might informally, without a title, be in charge of the town itself. With his waggly finger. Nyeh. Nyeh. I don't like his little waggle finger. Get that out of here. I understand, sir. Good, maybe you're not so feeble-minded as the ridiculous smile makes you look. What ridiculous smile? I've got a sweet, sultry smile of a politician. Call me Istvan. I don't hold official titles anymore, so you don't have to sir me. Okay, well there we go. Istvan is something else. I don't think I'd ever met a man his age with so much energy. He was actually in a hurry to go to bed. Same. Which made me wonder what he'd been doing the whole night. I feel like my entire life is just one big hustle just to go to bed. I want to go to bed so bad. I love bed. Bed's my favorite. He also gave me a priceless piece of information. I was to get all of my meals at the local inn. Just in time, too. I was getting very hungry, and when I'm hungry, I'm only half the charmer. I love Galin. Oh, I love Galin a lot. Yo, lady! You that innkeeper? Hello to you too, young man. Yeah, that's I am. You're a new doctor, aren't you? Yeah, that's me. It must be obvious with so few people left in the city and me being the only new face. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't know who you were, Galin. Including knowing my name. Especially the name. Mine's Slava, by the way. Slava's job as the innkeeper. Keeps her informed about happenings in the city. Good note. Good note. Look, we're racking up the points. Look at all the friends we've made. And I love that they have these, like, just this little paper effect. Vajoop. Vajoop. Hey, Sam. What's going on, Sam? Especially the name. Pleased to meet you, Slava. What are you doing here at this early hour? Let me guess. The old fool paid you an early visit for welcoming. Hey, fools are fine. That crazy old man. I consider myself quite foolish as well, so understanding unusual behavior comes naturally to me. I love it. Every time Galin says something, it doesn't matter how badly I like choose something that should not be endearing to Galin. He's just like, I'm the best. He's like some kind of like cartoon character where it's like one of the heroes of like the Road to El Dorado or God, what are other suave, gallant swashbucklers from adventure films? Like Indiana Jones or something. Like he can't do anything wrong. Dang it, Galin, do something wrong. Mess up somewhere. We can welcome yet another fool into the city then. Boy, you remind me of my younger days, when I was just as easygoing as you are now. Sometimes I miss those days. Knowing how they ended makes me hate them too. It's easy to call yourself a fool in front of others. After all, people expect nothing of a fool. That is until they do. Sounds like I've struck a painful memory. I was just being silly. It's alright, Galin. Just be careful when dealing with people here. Pretending to be a fool will only shield you for so long. That includes dealing with Istvan. But isn't Istvan your boss too? Isn't it risky for you to call him... What, an old fool? Ha! If I got a silver shilling every time I called him to that in his face, I'd have my own place at the Merchant's District by now. Istvan tolerates this? He needs me. I also think he respects me because I, unlike many of the others, speak my mind openly. He probably feels a bit sorry for me as well. I think because of Lev. Who is Lev? I want to know about this. My insane husband. Oh! May I ask what happened to him? Kala, that's what happened. But I'm babbling. You came here to eat, didn't you? I like Slava. Slava is a good lady. Direct and edgy, and she also came across as a kind and caring person, and I was looking forward to getting to know her better. She's awesome. She's the head. She's the HBIC over here, running this whole place. Also in that moment, my curiosity about Slava's husband awoke. For almost a week, I barely got a glance of him. I began to imagine him as some sort of lunatic with inhuman abilities, attributes that got weirder each time I thought about him. By the time he came to me, I half expected him to have a tail and horns and to smell of sulfur. The little devil. The funniest thing about Lev is that he didn't disappoint me. When he appeared at my doorstep, everything about him proved Slava was right. Jump cut to that thing happening, because I want to see that. I'll be right with you. I just need to water these Atropa. Man, what happened to you? Someone just beat you up? Someone! If it's another fool, can you honestly call him someone? Who did this?
They wanted Kala, glory, over my dead body.
Kala what? Listen, you're safe now. Let me check your wounds. You have bruises.
But a head with no skin can get no bruises. And then try with the Hollow Guardian. Come, look in the empty eye sockets. Dark within, horns hiding within light. I asked if that was Kala.
The cuts and bruises are going to hurt. They'll heal soon enough, but your collarbone might be fractured. I'm afraid you could have a mild concussion. It might not even be that mild. Lie down and let me get the medicine.
No, it's calling to me. Replace the pain and be gone.
What? You can't leave. You shouldn't be walking in your condition.
You want to command he who will kill Kala?
Who will command Kala?
Release the pain.
So dude just wants to be like healed in the short term. I came to Galin all beaten up and mumbled something about Kala. You want me to relieve you of pain, okay? You need help. Tell me exactly what occurred today and hide nothing so I can treat you properly.
I have to go now.
Wait. You need to stay because of Kala. How do you expect to get this Kala when you're in such terrible shape? Let me help you with that. I promise you will heal fast, and then I will help you in your pursuit however you want.
No, Skeleton's Reef, no!
You don't want me to help you. Why?
Unforgiving mistress she is. She gave me clues, the road. Then she closed the door and I can't walk. But Kala is most important, and nothing will stop me. I can stand out in history. I can go. I have to go.
Wait, drink this. It'll at least take care of the pain and stop any possible infections. Drink, you'll heal faster, and please take it easy. Just go slow. Drink. Very good. Very good. Chapter 1. Ooh, alright, alright. I kind of like Len. Len's kind of great. Throws a wrench into everything, doesn't he? In this Kala idea that I don't think, like, his wife is on board with the Kala idea, but can't necessarily explain what Kala is to us either. And so, basically everything about Lev was ominous. Even without years of experience in psychiatry, I could tell that his babbling wasn't caused by a concussion. Who could imagine what happened later that night? Like a little sting at the end, like, but then, you're never gonna guess what just happened now. Over the next week, I followed the monotonous pace of the city and gladly accepted the routine it offered. But gradually, the novelty started to wear off. Well, you got, wait, that was the first week, right? You got 3 months. That's 12 weeks. You got 11 weeks left. You're almost there. You're almost 10% of the way there. My patient remained in quite a bad state. I had to use all my skills to accelerate her healing process. She was no longer comatose, but still spent most of her time asleep. And she was too weak to speak. She only gave me her name, Yanni. I was starting to fear that things would become dull much too quickly for my taste. Until early one morning, my patient and I could finally talk. Yeah, let's meet Yanni. I like her. She's like someone who just gets stuff done. She's the person who makes the entire thing a mystery, right? She's the oh, what's the term for that? I'm totally lacking it. She's the Chekhov's gun? No, that's not the right term. Whatever it is. She's the fuse. We're gonna light this fuse. I'm impressed you seem to have recuperated completely. I'm happy to see my work here is done. Glad to hear that, Doctor. I'm very eager to get back to my normal life. You should check your head, though. Not like metaphorically. Not like check your head. Like, check your whole noggin. That whole thing up there, up top, your top shelf there is kind of all whacked up. So, an attempt to get to the city on foot is close to suicidal, even in the summer. Whatever made you try something so dangerous must have been so very important. I'd be lying if I said I'm not curious. Well, nice to know someone finds me interesting. You almost died to get here. If that's not interesting, I don't know what is. Dr. Galin, are you there? What the? Sounds like an emergency, Doctor. I'd best leave you with your patient. I will be in the kitchen if you need me. Oh, okay, we'll talk later. I don't think I'll be getting much out of you, though.
Hello, Dr. Galin. Galin, are you in there, man?
Slava, hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, Doctor, you have to help me. No one else will.
It's all right, Slava, what's wrong?
That crazy old fool, he's gone. Gone for good. I just know something terrible has happened to him.
Whoa, please, calm down. Start from the beginning. What do you mean, gone?
His things are gone, oh, just like last time. Only he's never been missing for so long.
I can't help you if you don't if I don't understand what's wrong. Try to focus and explain everything slowly.
No, there's no time. We have to do something. It's been way too long, and you have to help me.
She's hysterical. I should medicate her. Galin, that can't be your go-to. No, no, no. We're going to... I want to do the medicator because that's kind of like the character we've been building so far, but I can't. That's just... We need comfort first. Slava, I'm here for you. I can see something bad has happened. That's about all I understand. Please, let me help you. Try to calm down and tell me exactly what the problem is.
But there's no time to talk. We need to act.
Those are your nerves talking. Take a deep breath and think. You came to tell me something, didn't you?
You're right. I'm not making any sense, am I?
It's perfectly fine. You're obviously very upset.
Oh, gods. I need your help, Doctor. It's about Lev.
Is he sick?
No, I mean, apart from his usual condition, but I don't know where he is. He's missing, Doctor. I haven't seen him in 10 days. He's never been gone so long before.
What do you mean before? This isn't the first time he's gone missing.
No.
Does it happen often?
From time to time, because of Callie, you know, it's his obsession. Once every couple of weeks he'll vanish, but he always comes back after a few days. It's always the same story afterwards. When I ask him where he was, all he says is he went on a secret expedition. And that he's getting closer.
Closer? Closer to what?
Kala, that cursed thing.
You'll have to help me with this. I'm still new here. Kala? Lev used that word a lot. Is it some kind of treasure, yeah?
For some, perhaps. For him it's everything. It's pure evil, that thing. It ate him. It ate at him until there was nothing left but shadow of the man he used to be.
Okay, I see. Slava, sounds like you should be talking to the guards, not to me. So Slava blames Lev's obsession with Kala for his disappearance. I don't think that added anything else. Oh, except that we got... Oh, we don't have a tab for what's her name that we just met. That's okay. Okay, so we should be really talking to the guards. That makes way more sense than a doctor. Even if I felt confident enough to begin treatment of a patient suffering from mania, which I don't, I would first have to be able to talk to him. And since he's missing...
I don't want you to treat him, Doctor. I want you to figure out what happened to him.
What now? Sorry, but this really is business for the city guard.
Kasaya? Yeah, he won't help.
What? Why?
He knows my husband too well, Doctor. He'll tell me to wait until Lev comes back like he always does.
I love it. Kasaya's like the local sheriff that you get in kind of these big detective serials, like Twin Peaks or like Stranger Things, where they have that main sheriff guy, and that's Kasaya right there. And I love it. He's always like, everything here is normal. This is all normal city things that you big city person you're not gonna understand. And then we come in like, no, this is actually not normal, even for you guys. All right, it's not right to simply ignore that a person's missing.
It doesn't give him the right, dear Doctor. You obviously don't know him well.
Did you try talking to him before coming to me?
I didn't, because I know exactly what he'll say. I came to you first. You understand now? Everyone knows Lev's a crazy old man, lost inside his own broken mind. They don't treat him the way they treat normal people.
Even the guard, I see. So it's better to ask the outsider.
The doctor, you vowed to help others, didn't you?
Within the scope of my skills, yes. I'm afraid this goes beyond my reach, Slava. I'm not a detective.
I'm a detective. We're gonna be a detective now.
But I could try speaking with the captain of the guard and making him listen.
That won't help, I told you, oh doctor. Oh doctor, you must promise me you'll look for him. Only you can find him.
How should I help here? We can go to the guard together. I can promise I'll look for him, but I will die out there. That seems like a quick way to get myself killed. Let's go to the guard together. I like this idea. We're gonna double team him. Why don't we go together? Maybe he'll be more responsive to the pleas of two citizens.
Citizens, dear doctor, you're very far away from home. No, he won't do a thing. I don't think going together is a good idea. Pushing doesn't work with Kasaya, and I've known him long enough to see that. But thank you for doing this for me. Going there for me because I'm in trouble. People don't do things like that in the city.
That's all right, Slava. That's all right, Slava. Maybe it's a good thing I'm still an outsider then.
It certainly is. Goodbye, doctor.
Goodbye, Slava. Well, Yanni, I'm going out. Feel free to use anything you need. Just don't touch the vials on the desk. Yep. Fine, doctor. A week ago, she was on the brink of death. Now she's yelling like a drunken fish trader. Bless her. Let's hope poor Lev is in equally good condition. Yay! I'm glad that we're putting all things together. Let's talk to the captain. Let's see what's the real story behind Lev from Kasaya's perspective.
Dr. Galin, hello!
Has True Winter already gotten into you? Excuse me? That's an expression we use here. When the silent season comes, being cut off from the world, surrounded by deadly blizzards, makes some people uncomfortable. Especially if it's their first time. Is that why almost everybody here leaves for the dead season? That concept still fascinates me.
That's part of it, but believe me, it's more mundane than you think. The city's built on merchant families and their business. Dead season makes trade impossible, so they either travel to restock or retire to their winter residences. They're like birds. They migrate. They move south for the winter. That's how birds do it. So why not?
I think I passed a few of those on my way here, but what about the commoners?
What commoners? Here you're either someone important or you work for someone who is. Families take their retainers with them, so they only leave those whose jobs are absolutely essential. Mine is to make sure people are safe.
Funny you should mention your job. That's exactly what brought me here.
Really, Doctor? My job? Have you some words of advice?
Look for him. Now. You realize Lev is missing again? How can you ignore Slava? Oh. Really want to do this one. But I also don't want to put off Kasaya. Or maybe I'll push. I'm gonna push real hard. I want to help look for him. I just spoke with Slava, the innkeeper. She was hysterical. According to what she said, her husband's been vanishing on a regular basis due to some treasure hunt he's obsessed with.
Lev is a complicated character, and that's hardly news.
Every time she's come to you, you've told her to do nothing but wait.
A strategy which has proven sound so far.
Seems more like negligence to me. You do realize Slava's husband is missing again. He hasn't come back and it's been 10 days.
I see. And I suppose you want me to begin an investigation, of course.
Go look for him. Do you really need a doctor to tell you how to do your job? What kind of guard are you? Ooh, Galin! We got him to get real mean.
Yes! Yes.
Good. I'm not totally happy that Galin and Kasaya are kind of like at odds right now because I really like Kasaya, but we got Galin to break his like perfect face veneer and feel something about something. That's what I wanted. Thanks for the advice. After just 2 weeks, you're an expert on the city and it's all its dwellers. Looks like true winter has treated you very well indeed. What's that supposed to mean? First true winter in the city is usually the hardest. People find different ways to cope with the stress and the boredom. I see you get bored rather quickly. I can't believe I'm hearing this. Relax, Doctor. There's no need for aggression. Why are you so eager to help Slava and Lev anyway? Let me guess. You're fresh out of the academy, or whatever they call the place you studied at. You can't wait to change the world for the better. Is this how you always talk, or am I getting a special welcome package? So that little ding sound, that means we triggered something big. Kind of felt like we did. Calm, calm, good doctor. When people find themselves with too much spare time on their hands, good conversational skills become a necessity. Idle hands do the devil's work. That's what we say around here. How about helping a woman whose husband is missing? Did you ever get to meet Lev? Yes, he came to me one evening. I treated him. Then you must have realized he was suffering from a severe condition. Some kind of obsession. Kala, yes. Slava told me. Did she also tell you why they came to the city? Before he became the empty shell he is now? Lev used to be a scholar, an archaeologist. They came here looking for treasure. The treasure found only disappointment and poverty. Slava did fairly well, but Lev lost himself forever. Or maybe he found a new path, one much more solitary, who knows? Ding! So his mania is chronic. Is that why you refused to look for him? You thought him a lost cause? No, I refused for 2 reasons. 1, I never believed Lev was in any danger, and assumed he'd turn up on his own each time. And 2, I was convinced if she truly wanted to, Slava could find her husband with no trouble. So you're saying there's no danger, and Slava knows where Lev is. Quite the opposite, Doctor. I'm sorry, you've lost me here. You did say Slava was hysterical when she came to you. Yes, it took me a while to talk her down. That's unlike her. When she came to inform me about Lev's disappearance in the past, she was calm. Maybe she was hiding her fear? No, Doctor, I've known her for a few years. I can tell you she has no need to play tough or hide her emotions in front of others. On the contrary, people respect her, some even fear her because of her openness. Sincere tears of a fearful wife wouldn't harm her image. There were none. She showed no emotion whatsoever. Really? Today she seemed mad with grief. Which would mean things are different. She's actually afraid for his safety, because this time she has no idea where he is. Okay, so why would she be afraid? Oh. I haven't got a clue. So something has changed here. Slava is now fearful for her husband who usually goes on these kinds of trips, but this time isn't. Does that mean that they usually go together? If she would know where he is, and she doesn't like, if every time that Lev goes missing, she holds her cards, she holds her poker face, and just says like, hey, he's missing. And then they're like, all right, just wait for him to come back then. She got herself into this like boy who cries wolf situation, where now he actually is missing and she can't tell anyone except for Galin. Then there's something that she's in on. Maybe she's controlling Lev in some way. And this time he's out of control. That could be it. Maybe she's afraid Lev left the city and froze to death. That's one of about 1,000 possibilities, yes. Well, your hypothesis about what caused Slava's hysterics is just that. Hypothesis. If this bothers you so much, why not ask Slava yourself about her change of heart? I'd rather ask why you weren't bothered that Lev actually seemed to be missing this time. Also, we should probably go on to find him. I trust he can take care of himself. The man you described as completely mad just a few minutes ago can take care of himself? Precisely. I trust him because of his madness, but I can tell you're not satisfied with my answer. Why don't you try to look for him yourself? Why would I want to do your job for you? Oh, I think you've already started your own little investigation. You're enjoying it, aren't you?
I kinda am.
He's right, I am enjoying this. We're kind of enjoying this. So, next time on RDLP, we're gonna go on an investigation of Lev. We're going to find him and bring him to justice. No, we're not gonna bring him to justice. We're gonna find him and smack some sense into him. No, we're not gonna do that either. We're gonna find him and then pet his head and say, everything's gonna be all right, sir. This is what I want to, I think that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you next time for more RDLP and more Solstice.